Okay.
Okay, let's welcome group one.
Okay, my name is Jian Zhao, and I'm so glad to be the first group here to address the presentation for today. And before I go into our topic for today, I want to do a recent survey to get more closer with my audience to know you better, so I can provide enough knowledge, benefits with you guys. So, how many people here today believe that meeting consolation is a very important part of generate a good meeting? Please raise your hand. Okay, so it seems like some people have already understand meeting consolation has played a very important role in a meeting, in generate a good meeting. So today we are going to talk about the unit 1. You can use in your textbook to follow the unit 1, the meeting consolation, so that you can easily go with the whole presentation session and you will not miss in the process. And this is my group members. My name is Wu Jianzhao, and she's Deng Yarou, and he's Yuan You. And now I'm going to talk about our abstract, so-called outline. As you can see, this is our outline. You can take a photo or take a picture on it from the warming up to activity 1. They all be in charge by Yuan You and Yarou. And from a high-low contest culture to job assignment, they all be in charge by me. And from break time to best comments is in charge by Yuan You. And feedback, all of us, the teammates, we will give our feedbacks, our own ideas about the presentation. So now I will give the floor to Yarou for warming up.
Hi, I'm Yarou. For warming up section, I'd like to introduce 6 kinds of menus and show the differences among them. You can turn to page 8 to see what kind of menus I'm going to talk about. So from the top of your left side to the right side, are circle, caption, and user button. From the below of your left side to the right side, are border button, banquet, and reception. So now you roughly know about what are those places. Now I like to pick up 2 similar places to compare. First is theater and classroom. Theater is just like this room. The seating arrangement are aligned in consecutive straight rows, and the audience face are facing forward, but it doesn't always provide a table for note-taking. And also, theater is usually used for speech. And in classroom, just like the classroom of the 5th floor, the seat arrangement are aligned in consecutive straight rows as theater. And the audience face are facing forward. And it always provides a table for note-taking. And classroom is usually used for lectures. And so now I like to compare U-shaped room and border room. U-shaped room, just like the ordinary seating arrangement, like 3401. And the audience face are facing inward, so that it help audience to encourage their interaction. And border room, just like present seating arrangement of 3401, is a large elongated table, and the audience face are facing inward, so it also encourages audience interaction. So now is banquet and reception. The arrangement of banquet, there are many similarities between banquet and reception, such as their audience face are facing they also provide food and beverage for guests. But in banquet, the seating arrangement is a round dinner table. But in reception, there are sofas, chairs, and coffee tables. And now Yuan Yao and I are going to go through the conversation from page 8 and 9. Good morning, this is Sunshine Village Hotel. How may I direct your call?
Yes, this is Holiday Travel Agency. I would like to speak with someone who can explain to me about your meeting facilities.
I can assist you with that inquiry, sir. We have a total of 20 rooms for banquets, meetings, lectures, and cinemas.
I think I'll need a large room for an international business meeting.
What is your estimated number of participants, sir? Our biggest banquet room can accommodate up to 350 people.
I think that will be plenty. We'll only have around 60 in attendance.
The capacity depends on the seating arrangement as well. We have a theater, classroom, cabaret, U-shaped room, ballroom, and banquet setting.
My company will prefer U-shaped seating.
I see, with a U-shaped arrangement, I recommend that you book our biggest banquet room for 60 people.
Alright, may I proceed to book the meeting room now? The date we need is...
I'm terribly sorry, sir. Our meeting facility cannot be booked by phone. We only provide online booking.
I see. I have your hotel's website address. Can I find the link for online booking on the homepage of your website?
Yes, please go to the link for event and meetings, and then request registration. You can find a request form there.
So, do I just fill out the form, submit it online, and you will make the room arrangements for me?
As long as no other parties have reserved the room for the same day, there will be no problem. Please do make sure to fill out the form in detail, and our sales representative will contact you shortly to discuss the details about your reservation with you.
Okay, thank you for the information.
My pleasure, sir. Have a nice day. So now I'll give the floor to Yuan Yao to introduce the vocabulary.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Yuan Yao. So here I'm going to introduce some of the vocabulary from the conversation. And please repeat after me after I finish a vocabulary and English example. So here is the first vocabulary, facility.
Facility.
And facilities.
Facilities.
It means a place, amenity, or a piece of equipment provided for a particular purpose. I would like to speak with someone who can explain to me about your meeting facilities.
I would like to speak with someone who can explain to me about your meeting facilities.
我想要一位能够解说有关于你们设施的人进行通话。
Sorry to interrupt, you don't need to read the Chinese.
Okay.
Chinese is for their reference.
Okay. The next word is banquet.
Banquet.
It means a feast. Our biggest banquet room can accommodate up to 350 people.
Our biggest banquet room can accommodate up to 350 people.
The next word is accommodate.
Accommodate.
Means provide lodging or sufficient space for physical space, especially a building. Our biggest banquet room can accommodate up to 350 people.
Our biggest banquet room can accommodate up to 350 people.
And because there is the same example as the banquet, so here I'll give you guys another example. So please repeat after me. The hotel can accommodate 500 tourists.
The hotel can accommodate 500 tourists.
And the next word is seminar. And seminars.
Seminars.
It means a conference or other meeting for discussion or training. We have a total of 20 room for banquets, meetings, lectures, and seminars.
We have a total of 20 rooms for banquets, meetings, lectures, and seminars.
The next word is estimated.
Estimated.
It means roughly calculate or judge a value, number, quantity, or extent of. What is your estimated number of participants, sir?
What is your estimated number of participants, sir?
And the next word is registration.
Registration.
Means the action of process of registering or of being registered. Please go to the link for a meeting and event, and then request registration.
Please go to the link for meetings and events and then request registration.
And the next word is capacity.
Capacity.
The maximum amount that something can contain. The capacity depends on the seating arrangement as well.
The capacity depends on the seating arrangement as well.
The next word is arrangement.
Arrangement.
Means the action, process, or result of arranging to or being arranged. With a U-shaped arrangement, I would recommend that you book our largest room for 60 people.
With a U-shaped arrangement, I would recommend that you book our largest room for 60 people.
And the next word is proceed.
Proceed.
Means being or continue a course of action. May I proceed to book the meeting room now?
May I proceed to book the meeting room now?
And the next word is representative.
Representative.
And it means a person chosen or appointed to act or speak for another or others. And here, because the sentence is long, so let's separate it into two parts. So please repeat after me. Please do make sure to fill out the form in detail.
Please do make sure to fill out the form in detail.
And our sales representative will contact you shortly to discuss the details of your reservation with you.
And our sales representative will contact you shortly to discuss the details of your reservation with you.
And now I will give the floor to Yaro.
So now we move to preposition exercise. In this section, we pick up 10 sentences from the page 8 and 9. And if you know the answer, please don't be shy to answer the question. If you answer the question, I will give you a reward. So who wants to try the first one? Pini.
I would like to speak with someone who can explain to me about your meeting facilities.
That's correct. Let's give me the time. And someone will help me to give the reward. And who wants to try the second one? Winston?
We have a total of 20 rooms for banquets, meetings, lectures, and seminars.
That's correct. Let's give me the time. Who wants to try the third one?
What is your estimated number of participants, sir?
Yes, that's correct.
Carol, please repeat the correct answer.
Okay.
When she say off, you need to say the correct answer is off. And read the complete sentence again. What is your estimated number of participants, sir? One more time.
Okay. The correct answer is O. What is your estimated number of participants, sir? And who wants to try the fourth question? around 6 in attendance. And who wants to try the fifth one?
Capacity depends on the seating arrangement as well.
That's correct. The capacity depends on the seating arrangement as well. Who wants to try the sixth question?
With U-shaped arrangement, I will recommend that you book our largest room for 60 people.
That's correct. The answer is with. With a U-shaped arrangement, I would recommend that you book our largest room for 60 people. And who wants to try the number 7? Chucky.
Can I find the outline in the homepage of your website?
That's correct. The answer is on. Can I find a link for online booking on the page of your website? And who wants to try the number 8?
As long as no other parties have reserved the room on the same day, it should be no problem.
That's correct. The answer is on.
Is it on?
Sorry, it's
Sure.
wrong.
Wrong answer.
It's the wrong answer, sorry. As long as no other parties have reserved the room for the same day, it should be no problem. The answer is 4. Still give her.
Still get the candies anyway.
Okay, who wants to try the ninth question?
Please repeat number 8 all together.
As long as no other parties have reserved the room for the same day, it should be no problem.
And what does it mean by parties here? This is a very important sentence.
Understand?
Person and group.
Sorry?
Person,
Raise your hand and then talk.
person or groups.
Person or groups. Good. It doesn't mean birthday parties or graduation parties. It has nothing to do with the regular parties. 如果没有第三方来预定 As I told you last week, it's a very professional course. 会议英文在这里的 party 就不是 regular party， 是第三方。只要没有第三方来定 for the same date. Normally you use but this one in this scenario it is for. Okay, repeat the sentence again.
As long as no other parties have reserved the room for the same day,
It should be no problem.
Good. Continue, please.
who wants to try the question number 9?
Please do make sure to fill out the form in detail, and our sales representative will contact you shortly to discuss the details of your reservation with you.
That's correct. The answer is out. Please do make sure to fill out the form in detail, and our sales representative will contact you shortly to discuss the details of your reservation with you. And for the next question, who wants to try? Ling.
Thanks for the information.
That is correct. The answer is false. Thank you for your information. And now we are going to. And now, in this section, the Yale's company are going to hold an event, and we need to fill out this request form, and from the request form scenario to special request, all of information is in the scenario. So please listen to scenario carefully. In scenario 1, a NUT company is going to hold an international meeting and discuss future direction. You want everyone to have an equal chance to express their opinion. You are expecting around 30 participants, and the meeting is expected to last a whole day.
Okay, so now let's fill in this proposal together. So first, our scenario will be a NUT company is going to hold an international meeting and discuss future direction. And the day will be March 13, 2023. And the name of the company will be a NUT company. And the event type will be international meeting. And next, according to the textbook in page 12, the table arrangement type will be a U-shaped room. And the number of people will be around 30 people. And the number of room will be a large meeting room. And they need to provide food.
Sorry to interrupt. Any questions on that page? What does that mean by number of rooms?
What kind of food?
No.
What the style of the
No. 尖椒.
Number.
Google number of rooms. Use Google Translate. If you get a second-hand book, most of students got this one wrong. You got the wrong answer. I warned you last week, right? When you use a second-hand book, be very careful. Google Translate. No, go to Google Translate first. And then type number of rooms. It's not room number or kind of room. What does that mean? 连用.
房间的数量.
So what should be the answer?
1.
1 or 2 or 3? Go to your answer again on your PowerPoint. What did you say just now?
A large meeting room.
Would that make sense?
No.
No? What should it be?
1 room.
Okay, change that now, please. You're on camera. When in doubt, double check. Don't trust all the answers on your second-hand books. Okay? Who got the second-hand book? Raise your hand. 买二手书的举手。下面的答案要 double check， 很多都是写错的，都乱写。Number of rooms， 有的同学还写房号4109。What is the room number of this classroom？ 这一间教室的号码是什么 ？What is the room number of this classroom? Give me the number. 3409。这间的 room number 叫3409。And what is the number of 3409? Number of rooms like 3409. 1。我们有几间3409 ？1. Number of rooms like 3409. And what is the room number of this classroom? 3409. 位置一变，就变成完全不同的答案了。房间号码叫什么
Room numbers.
？Room numbers. 那 number of rooms 呢？
数量房间数量。
数量要几间？这样弄清楚了吗？不要相信你们的 textbook. Okay, continue please.
Next, I'll give the floor back to Yaro.
In scenario 2, a UT company will launch a new product to the market in the fashion of a press conference. More than 300 people will come, including special guests and reporters for the mass media. The event will roughly take around 2 hours.
Okay, so now you guys have seen the scenario 1 as an example. So So from now going, I'm going to find some questions randomly to ask you guys to answer. So if you know the answer, please feel free to raise your hand. So our scenario will be NUT company will launch a new product to the market in the fashion of a press conference. And the day will be April 10th in 2023. And is there anyone knows what's the name of the company? Please raise your hand. Yes? Yes, the answer is NUT company. And our event type will be a press conference. And our table arrangement type will be theater. And the number of people will more than 300 people. And the number of room is 1. Only book 1 room. And our special request is we need a projector.
In scenario 3, a UT company will welcome a guest speaker from a foreign nation to give advice on marketing strategies. Around 40 employees will be attending this speech. The speaker has sent you his PowerPoint file in advance and requires that you set up necessary equipment and prepare the slideshow when he presents. The event will start at 10 in the morning and is expected to go until noon.
Okay, so in scenario 3, our scenario will be NUT company will welcome a guest speaker from a foreign nation to give advice of marketing strategies. And the day will be March 7th, 2023. And also our name will be NUT company. And is there anyone knows what's the event type? Please raise your hand. Anyone know? Okay, that's okay. The event type is speech. And our table arrangement type will be classroom. The number of people will be around 14 people. And the number of room is 1. And here's our special request. You need to check all the equipment in advance and need to provide lunch.
In scenario 4, a UT supervisor is holding a semi-formal meeting for executive supervisors for the company only. Some business issue will be discussed over dinner, with a briefly at the beginning. 10 people will be included in this meeting.
Okay, so in scenario 4, our scenario will be NUT supervisors is holding a semi-formal meeting for executive supervisor. And the date will be April 20 in 2023. And is there anyone know what's the name of the company? Please raise your hand. Okay. That's correct answer. Okay, so our event type will be a semi-formal meeting. And our table arrangement type will be a U-shaped group. And the number of people is 10 people. And the number of room is 1. And our special request is need to provide the dinner. And now I'll give the floor to Zhenjia.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the differences between a high contest culture and low contest culture. And before I get into the example, the real example that I demonstrated, I want to help you to remind some of the memory which Dr. Liang told us last week. So, first one, as you can see in the communication process in the countries such as Japan or China, they are high contest culture. And in some countries like UK, USA, they are low contest culture. And it might be a little bit you don't understand what it means, right? So I use in this picture to make it clearly. So high contest culture communication. They will express their own idea, their main purposes at the end of the conversation. So they will provide a lot of information. Sometimes it will guide you to maybe a wrong place. You will hear a lot of information you have to evaluate, or it will become a connotation. And now a low context culture, low context communication, they will directly express their purposes at the beginning of the conversation. So let's see this map. The context culture, the high context culture, information is conveyed implicitly, which means implication, not clearly, ambiguity, and relationship are stable because it always happens in a long-term relationship, such as you have to working with your teammate, working with some company for a very long period contract. And then the low context culture, information is conveyed explicitly, which means it's very clearly, easy to understand. The relationship are short-lived. For example, you having a one-time mission, or you have to collaborate with some kind of company for a very, very short project. It always happens in a Western country, mostly. Also now, I use education as an example to illustrate how the difference between different countries having a different kinds of context or culture context. And I use family education in Taiwan as an example to demonstrate a high context culture. And please do me a favor, you can take it down the note about the purposes. I use the same purposes in a high context culture and low context culture. They all shows that the parents show their care about their children. Okay, so the same purposes, but expressed in a different way with different kinds of context culture. So Taiwanese parent, high context culture, they want to maintain a good relationship with their children for a very long period of time. I believe, like most of you guys, having a great relationship with your family, with your parents, because they want to, having a very long, good relationship. So Taiwanese parents do not want their children to become a special one. For example, some Taiwanese parents, they will tell their children, you should follow with your classmates, you should follow with your neighbors, you should follow with someone who is very successful in a specific area. You just follow their step and you will be the same as them. So you will not be very awkward. But the back of this, all of this information is that they want to show they really, really care about you. But they will express in a very complexity, intricate way. And the second one, Taiwanese parents all like to control their children. For example, my friend Wally, his parents always control him when he using some social media, such as Instagram, Facebook, because their parents want to care about him, to say what kind of friend you hang out with, what kind of posts that you see every single day, because they really want to care about their children, but it will become a very, very ambiguous way. And then Taiwanese parents are more hierarchy. What does it mean? Hierarchy means they have a social status like that. So hierarchy, for example, when a child made a mistake in Taiwan, Taiwanese parents will punish them directly without saying why you make a mistake. No giving you a reason. You have to think about by yourself. So it's very, very implicit. It's hard to understand the purpose behind it. So into a low context culture, I use this family education in USA as an example to demonstrate how the low context culture works. American parents, they have a very short-lived relationship with their children because most children in United States at the age of 16 or 18, they should live far from home, which means they will only have in a very short period of time to having an interaction, having a relationship with their parents. So American parents want their children to become unique. For example, in a Western country, parents all want to encourage their children to innovate something, such as doing some scientific research, doing some innovation project, because if they can build up their own self-reliance, independent ability, it can make sure they will be sufficient, they will have a competence to face a lot of challenge in their life at a very young age. Okay, so the second part is American parents do not manipulate their children. Why? It's very easy to understand because it's a short-lived relationship. So parents just want to maintain very short relationship with their children, so they won't interrupt their children. For example, what kind of major they choose for a university, what kind of friend they hang out with, or what kind of video game they play, because they know their children have to learn how to distinguish the good people, like a benign friendship or malignant friendship. And the third part is American parents are straightforward. I use the same example that I use in the Taiwanese parents. If American parents discover their children made a mistake, they will directly tell them, hey, you should not do it for some reasons. So you easily understand why you make a mistake, and you should revise it again. So I use in this comparison form for the family education between the different countries. So as you can see, it's very clear. The Taiwanese parent and American parent, Taiwanese parent do not want their children become so special. And the American parent, they want their children become unique, or we say distinguished. And then Taiwanese parents want to control their children in many ways. American parents, they will not manipulate their children. And Taiwanese parents are more hierarchy, American parents go straightforward. So the results show you that Taiwanese parents, they are high context culture, and American parents, they are low context culture. And why should we learn for high context and low context culture? It's really easy to understand. Imagine that one day, if you have to host a meeting, and you be the host, you got a list of participants. If you can evaluate all the participants before the meeting is started, you can know the background, you can know what kind of people, and you can prepare for a great meeting, which recall to the topic that I said at the beginning of the presentation. If you want to generate a perfect, professional meeting, what should you focus? You should focus in a lot of details, not just sitting here and giving a speech, giving a presentation. You will show you are not very professional. So learning the high context culture and low context culture is quite important to generate a good meeting. So now it's a discussion time. You can see your textbook at page 12. In the bowl, you will see the discussion questions. I got 2 questions here. And if you have idea, any reason, any kind of answer that you want to share with us, please don't be shy and raise your hand. No matter you got a correct or non-correct answer, I will give you a reward. So this question 1. What equipment might be required in a meeting room to help the meeting go smoothly? Does anyone want to answer the question? Okay. Projector.
Yeah.
Okay, so given why? Reason. Some kind of reason.
Because we don't have projector, and I cannot see the screen well, so I think we still need a projector to see what exactly is there.
Okay, got it. That's a very good answer. Projector is quite important in a meeting, right? If we have a good equipment, projectors, then we can project a very good slideshow to show a lot of image. Because we all know nowadays, in the marketing side, in the commercial side, if we want to promote a product, what should we do? We should promote the image. Because it can impress someone else. In her mindset, when you see the phone, like iPhone 14, we just saw the promotion, right? So if we got a projector, it will help you at the marketing side, the business side. So this question 2. What are some technical problems that one may encounter in a meeting? And how can the situation be avoided? Okay, hey.
When you need to record your meeting, you might have to set up in advance. Just like right now, you might have to come here before the meeting, to a meeting room before the meeting, set up the technology, like the, how do you call it, camera, and how can you avoid it? Just prepare everything in advance beforehand.
Okay, thank you for your useful response. Let's give her a big clap. Because she's given a lot of details about examples, which is good. And let me repeat again. Yeah, I think this is quite important to record when we have some kind of equipment to record our meeting. If we can set it up earlier in advance, it won't take so long for a meeting, so we can done in a time, you know. Okay, so now let's move on into the conclusion part. Conclusion part, warming up at the textbook, page 8. Scenario 1, page 8 and 9. Vocabulary, page 8 and 9. Preposition exercise, page 8 and 9. And activity 1, page 13 and 14. High-low contest culture. For this part, it didn't mention in the textbook. But we did a lot of research on the website. We absorbed a lot of knowledge from the website. And we also take advantage about something like Dr. Liang gave us last week, a presentation. We really take a lot of information into account that we use it for today's presentation. So it's really grateful for your help. And then the discussion question, page 12. And references. We're using a lot of references. So it is, as you can see, for warming up, we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 resources. And then vocabulary, we use this Yahoo dictionary, which Dr. Liang told us is quite useful, quite powerful, and it was quite awesome because it got a lot of examples, like you can know what is a verb, adjective, or something like that. Having a great collocation, having a great example, you can remember the vocabulary as easy as possible. So now let's move on to high-low contest culture. I use this a lot of resources again, so like here and here. So high-low contest culture, it will take super long time. So if you prepare, each of you prepare, while you prepare for high-low contest culture, you must prepare in advance. Just like Pei Yu said, prepare all the things in advance. You have enough time to make sure everything goes smoothly, no matter it's equipment or the PowerPoint. Okay, so now it's inside story from the September 1st to September 26th. So we use almost a month to generate today's meeting. So we did a lot of discussion, we did a lot of research, trying to evaluate, trying to analyze all the information, what kind of information that we can use in a real professional meeting like today, right? So see, September 20, 10-10, we trying to organize the information, design the PowerPoint. And the right side is a line chat, you can see in the screenshot. Attendance is all of our team members. And place, we use a live chat. September 22nd, 9:20, the first time rehearsal. Attendance, each of our teammates. And place is 3401. September 23rd, 12:20, rehearsal, attendance, all of our team members. And we also got one special guest, but she just showed up for maybe a minute, Dr. Liang. Yeah. And place, 3409. And September 25th, 3:30 p.m., online rehearsal, because we all know now we're still in a pandemic situation, so we cannot expect what will happen in the future. So we try to rehearsal in the face-to-face, in-person way. We trying to rehearsal online way, trying to make sure everything will go smoothly as we think. And attendance, all of our team members, placed by teams. And September 26th, today, at 1 o'clock p.m., the final rehearsal, attendance, all of our team members and places just next to this room, this 3402. So this is our job assignment. We generated as a table form so you can easily see what people be in charge of each session. From warming up to comment, it's all been charged by Yuan You and Yaro. And from introduction to job assignment, it's all been charged by me, Zhen Jia. And the PPT design is designed by all of us. Yeah, but sorry for small mistake we made from a round of meeting. We will check it later. And we'll check it next time. We won't make it again. Okay, so now I will give the floor back to Yuan You for a break time.
Okay, so now the time is 4:10. So we'll back here in 4:20. Then during the break time, please remember to think about your comment, and we'll be right here after the break time. and see you later.
Could you write down the time that
Okay.
they need to show up again in your PowerPoint? Remember that everything has to be in written. Please come back at.
Please come back at 4:20. Okay, so now let's move back to our presentation. And so here I'll ask each group to come on the stage to give us a comment. So now let's welcome group 2. Let's give them a big hand.
Please stand in the middle of the stage.
So we don't have to use the mic.
You want to use a mic, but
It's better.
okay, it's better. But please don't remember. So please remember to introduce yourself. Introduce yourself in Chinese before you give a comment.
Hi everyone, we are group 2 and I am Yang Jiaqi and she is Chen Xiaoting and he is Tsai Shen. And we are going to give some comment for group 1. First one is when they role play the scenario 1, they prepare their own equipment like computer or phones. I think that's very professional. Okay, I'll give the floor to Xiaoting.
I think they have a lot of eye contact with the audience and their interaction with the audience in preposition practice part is very good. I will give the floor to Winston.
When they mentioned to a preposition, they thought the classmate said the right answer, but actually the answer is wrong, but they fixed it very perfectly.
Thanks for group 2. And now let's welcome group 3. Let's give them a big hand.
Good afternoon, every distinguished classmates. We are group 3 and my name is Wang Peiyu. She is Zhang Pei
Just
Ni.
introduce yourself.
Okay. So first of all, I think group 1's presentation is fantastic. You give us a very good examples. And especially Jianjia, he speaks like a native speaker, right? And he makes the presentation smoothly, and I am sure that they put a lot of hard work into this presentation, except for especially that they have Yan Liang for 3 times. That is very impressive. And I think that the PowerPoint is also very neat. I would like to use it as my example. But the only thing that I think that is a little bit weird is that the technical problems that before everything it was perfect, but today we don't know why it is broken and the meeting was kind of interrupted. Yes.
Thanks.
You will cue. I'll give the floor to.
Oh yeah, I'll give the floor to Penny.
To whom?
Penny.
Penny.
Penny. Zhang Penny.
Good, thank you.
Okay, hello, I'm Zhang Peini. The first, I think the PowerPoint of different venue of the compare is very clear. Yeah. The PowerPoint, yeah, very clear. Yeah, and
Could you look at us like, hey, you just did? Tsai develop and display strong eye contact while she's making comments. 就是在开会要的就是 eye contact, not reading.
Okay.
If you read, you lose your audience. And that's a pity. A waste of time. Try to talk to us.
Okay. The second one, I think they rehearsal online. This is very surprised me. Yeah, they consider the epidemic situation.
Good.
So
That's
I
good
think
comment.
yes,
Very good.
I think the detail they think is very complete. Yeah, thank you. I'll give the floor to Daisy. To Li Daiyuan.
Okay, my name is Li Daiyuan, and I think their presentation is smooth and informative. And the layout of PowerPoint is tidy, and each page has a page number. And all of them have eye contact to the audience. I think it's very good. And I think group one is very good.
Thank you for the group 3. And now let's welcome group 4. Let's give them a quick hand.
This is group 6.
I wasn't talking shit.
Miss.
They are group of 4, right?
My name is Lucy, and usually for the first.
No, you don't say my number.
Also, my name is Lucy.
Oh, okay. And louder. Stress, pause, and stretching. My name is. Try again.
My name is Lucy.
Okay. The whole name. You're including your family name.
姓吕明星.
Okay. Thank you.
Usually for the first good, they'll make mistakes due to nervousness. But I think your guys' performance is perfect. And I like Yaro's body structure. And it's a pity that the screen fell off. And so I can see clearly. Everyone else is good. So I give the floor to Mongjun.
My name is Hong Jun, and I think their vocabulary section is very good because they have invited the audience to follow them to read, and it can deepen our memory.
Slow down, please.
And they have a lot of movement and gesture. I think that is a very good. And I'll give the road to Jing.
Hi, I'm Huan Jing. I think the structure of the courses is clear.
What's your family name?
Ye Huan Jing.
Thank you.
Okay. And I think they explain very carefully and very smooth. And as the group number 1 is not easy. So I want to give you guys a big hand and appreciate that you gave a great lesson to us. And I think your value and gesture is very well. And you, especially Jian Jia is very confident. Yes. Thank you.
Great, thanks for group 4. And now let's welcome group 5. Let's give them a big hand.
Hello, my name is Zhu Xingyu, and I think they did a good job, especially the second part of the dialogue. They present very natural, and I give the floor to Tiffany.
Done already? Could you repeat your comment?
Also, second part of dialogue.
I give the floor to Chen Qingxin.
No, I mean, I missed your comments. Could you repeat that? was so quick.
Okay. I think they did a good job, and especially the second part of the dialogue. It presents very natural.
By whom?
Yuan Yu part and Yellow part.
Second part? What do you mean by second part?
The second part of the dialogue, the conversation, is present very
Which
good.
page in the PowerPoint are you talking about?
I think the second part is the conversation part.
You mean scenario 1? Could you go to the page, please?
To the back page.
Next time when you make comments, refer to the page number.
The conversation scenario 1. Page 12.
What do you like about this part?
I think they present very natural, especially the dialogue part.
Especially the dialogue?
Yeah.
What do you mean by the dialogue? It's a dialogue. It's a conversation. Can you give us some more specific examples? For example, they use a phone, they
yes,
use the computer,
they-
something like that.
They using the phone is very natural.
That's a topic sentence. I like the dialogue that they presented. For example, they use the cell phone, they use the computer. I feel like it's a real conversation. Could you repeat that again?
For example, like they're using phone, it presents very natural. Okay, so I give the floor to Chen Qingxi.
Okay, hello, my name is Chen Qingxi. I also think when they show us the conversation as page 12, they prepare the cell phone and computer that make their performance looks like a real business conversation. Now I give the floor to Chen Guanzhen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chen Guanzhen, and for for group 1, I think we can see they spend a lot of time on prepare. It takes a lot of time to prepare, and I think the presentation was smoothly awesome, excellent, and we can see the division of labor is clear cut. Each one being charged with specific responsibilities. Yes, thank you.
Thanks for group 5. And now let's welcome group 6. Let's give them a big hand.
Okay, hello everyone. We are group 6 and my name is Huang Ruoning. First of all, I think when they presentation, their value is good and loud and clear. And when they explain the vocabularies, they explain that very good, and they use the example. It's very easy to understand. And of course, the information, like the pictures and like the example, like low content cultures and high content cultures is easy to make us understand what's the difference. And I give the floor to Wu Tingyi.
Hello, my name is Wu Tingyi, and first of all, I want to say that their presentation is good, and their intonation is very, very good, and good gesture and good posture. Thank you. I will give the floor to Wang Chenyu.
Hello, I'm Wang Chenyu, and I want to mention Yuan Yu. In his part, 3月30, he said March 30, but the correct one is March 30th. And 4月7号, he said,
Could you go to the page?
he said March, but the correct one is April.
Could you go to the page?
And the third
PowerPoint.
one is,
Sorry, that's a good point. Let's go to that part.
Okay.
On your PowerPoint. Chinese got good eyes.
and the third one is 4月20, he said April 20.
Could you repeat that part when we have the visual aids? Can you repeat your comments?
Repeat your comments.
Oh, the first one is 3月30, the correct.
Where?
Here.
Which page?
Yes, the
Page 38.
yes. it-
On page 38, not at page 38.
on page 38.
What should it be?
March 30th.
And what did he say?
March 30.
Good. And the second one? And what's your second one?
Page 40. The correct one is April 10.
And what did he say?
March. And page 16. He typed wrong vocabulary.
Wait
So,
till we go to that part.
the company, they type company. Company.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Right, thanks for group 6. And now let's welcome group 7.
Hi, we are Group 7, and my name is Tsai. Group 1 presentation is amazing. They did a rehearsal so many times, and they prepared well. ARO's presentation is excellent, but I can feel your
Could you
nervous.
slow down your speech?
I can feel your nervous, and you did very perfect. And I give the floor to Vincent.
Hello everyone, I'm Vincent Li Jishan. I will talk about Yuan Yu. I think his pronunciation is just like it's no different with American. I like his pronunciation, and also I think when he goes to the to tell us to follow his sentence, and he give us I feel his confidence, and I think his voice convinced others to follow him. Yes. I'll give the floor to Ling.
Hello everyone, my name is Liang, and my feedback is that I think the image in the first slide that introducing the high-low contents culture helps us to know the concept intuitively. And I think it helps us to understand the concept very easily and very clearly. And I will give the floor to Ling.
Okay, hello everyone, and my name is Ling. And first, I would like to give some comment to 3 of them, and 3 of them did a good job. But I think I like the most is Jaden part, Jianjia part. I will give him 3 comments. It can divide it into 3
Excellent.
parts.
That was a great topic sentence. How many comments is she going to make? Did you hear that? Could you repeat that topic sentence again?
I will give him 3. I will divide it into 3 parts and give Jaden to the 3 different comments.
Okay.
And for the first one is, well, wait for me. Okay. As you can see on the page 53 and this one, it's divided into three sentences for first one, two, and first, second, and third. And it can help me to understand about the American parents and also the Taiwanese parts slides, and also give me the three details. And I think this detail is well done. And for the second part is about keywords part, and he will use the red colors to highlight the keywords. And I think it is important to make a presentation. And for the third part, final part, is wait. Where? This one. Full-time part is this one. He showed us the chart. You can directly find the difference between the American parents and the Taiwanese parents. And I think it is a good one. Good way, and also maybe, okay, I don't know what to say, but he did a good job to show us the chart. And that is our good comments. Thank you for guys.
Thanks for
And Julian, could you say, I'm going to give the floor back to group one.
Group one.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you are not talking now, you are going to give the floor back to
Okay,
group
and I will give the floor back to the group one. Thank you.
Okay, thanks to all of the group's comments. And now please wait us for a few minutes, and we're going to decide which group will be the best comment.
议程有难吗？这里是竞选吗？它是竞。
Okay.
Okay, so now it's time to pick one of the group as our best commentator for today. But before we choose who is the best commentator, I want to say thank you for all your response, kind response. No matter for the adventure part or the merit part, it will be useful. We will take advantage and we will use it in the next time meeting to generate a better meeting. So for the
before we start, could you change the word? You say commentator, right?
Okay.
It's not commentator on the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Could you change that now? You're on camera.
Okay, so for the best commentator, we will give it to group 3. Group 3, give him a big hand, alright? And yeah, I have some reasons to say why. Because
how many reasons do you have?
How many
Four,
reasons? Okay,
five,
I
three.
got one major reason. One
And
reason.
do you have other reasons too?
We organize one major reason, just one reason. For reason is that they discover that the weird part, the technical problem, because it really recalled in my memory that we should, come here earlier and trying to set up everything is going to work smoothly before Dr. Liang came here to told us. So I think this is a really important part for each of group. When next time you have in a meeting, you must have to come here earlier and to check all equipment, all projector slide, or even your word spelling, typo, something else. I think it's very, very important to having to present a great meeting. So this is the reason why I give the best commentator to group 3. And let's give them a big hand again.
preparing our own comments. We didn't listen to you.
Okay, now let's welcome group 3.
Okay. Let's welcome group 3.
Are you going to give them some rewards?
Yeah, they will get a bag of candy. Yes. Nice. It's your turn. I give the floor back to group 3.
Here we go again.
Sorry
We're
to
group 3.
interrupt. Could you add one more page? Best commentator group
Oh, group 3.
three. And this is the historical moment. You are on camera. You will be recorded. It's group 3.
Yeah. She's all right.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're group 3 again. And, okay, so we're going to give our comments again. First of all, I think that group 1 have
First
done...
of all, thank you for choosing us to be the best commentators.
First of all, thank you for choosing us as the best commentator. I appreciate that very much. We appreciate that very much, and I will give my comments again. First of all, I think that Group 1 has done a very good job, like an excellent job for being Group 1, because they're first group, so I can see all of your nervousness, but I think that it is already very good. Except for the technical problems, all of us should come here earlier to set up everything, like the projector and the screen. Something happened to the screen today, and also we have to decide where the camera should be. And I think that I like Jaden the most because he speaks really smoothly. I think he must prepare for a very long time. But sometimes you speak a little bit too fast. You should slow down a little bit.
Sure.
And sorry, Yuan, but I have to give you a little suggestion, because like the vocabulary part. Where's vocabulary? This one. It's pronounced seminar, not seminar.
Good. Could you repeat that? Yuan?
Seminar.
All of you?
Seminar.
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 It's a common word, not an
Seminar.
unusual word.
Yes.
It's a very common word.
I think-
Seminar.
Seminar.
Good.
I think it's because of the nervousness. I think that, yes, you can pronounce it right, but it's due to the nervousness. Yeah, that's all. I'll give the floor to Penny.
Hello, I'm John Penny. So I'll say my feedback again. I think they do the online rehearsal. I think they think about the academic situation, so they do the online rehearsal. I think the detail is very good. Yeah. Thank you. I'll give the floor to Li Dayuan.
Hello, I'm Li Dayuan. I think group 1, all of them have eye contact, and their presentation is smooth and informative, and their layout of PowerPoint is tight, and each page has a page number. I think they do a very good job. Thank you. I'll give back the floor to group 1.
Okay, so thanks for group 3 to give out this kind of nice comments. So now let's move on to our feedback. So first I'm going to give my feedback, and my name is Yuan. And so first of all, I need to thank to Dr. Liang to give us this chance to understand what high and low context culture are. I think this is a very useful information and knowledge whether in future, maybe you're going abroad or in your job or even travel. Because there are still a lot of high and low context culture we need to go understand, but we only pick up the education. So if you've got a time or chance, maybe you can go on some website to find other resources. And so now I will give the floor to Yaro.
Hi, my name is Yaro. First of all, I need to thank to my two partners, Yunyou and Jianjia. They always gave me a lot of support when we are practice. And they also gave me a lot of advice on my speech skills and speaking skills. Also, I like to thank Dr. Liang to give me this opportunity to practice my speech skill. The last part, I need to thank to my friend Wang Chunyu. She helps us to give the reward. I will give the floor to Jianjia.
Who delivered the tip for you?
Chen Yu.
Chen Yu.
Number 1.
Okay.
Who have a good eyes?
Okay, good.
Okay.
So, Yunyou's pronunciation, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's my turn. I divided my feedbacks into 3 sections. First of all, I want to give a credit to Dr. Liang. Since the summer break, she gave me a lot of suggestion, advice that I can use it for today's presentation. Not only that, she also provided a lot of useful information, such as a YouTube link that we can watch some of the previous class has done some presentation. We can learn about it. And the second part is that I also learned from Culture Map, the book that Dr. Liang suggests me to buy it. So it is quite useful. If you don't buy it, you should go and check online. I promise it will be super helpful and powerful. And then I want to thank my teammates for their highly contribution during the preparation process. Having a good discussion, having a good team atmosphere is also important to generate a good meeting. Because you only having a good atmosphere while you collaborate with others, you can organize the information carefully and perfectly. Third part, I want to thank for the audience today. Thank you for your participants. Thank you for your kind response and suggestions and advice. And we promise we will take into account and we will improve it better next time. And then the last part is a little bit of equipment that we should check it again. So that is all of my feedback. And that's the end of our presentation for today. And now we are going to give the floor back to Dr. Liang.
Thank you. Okay, let me give you my comments on your page number. It's the end of your presentation, right? So what is the total page number?
因为刚刚老师刚刚有新加，所以他那个要调。我们刚刚有新加一个 best commentator 后面那个 group。
Next time if you change the page number, make sure that you change till the last page.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Any other questions about today's lesson, today's presentation? They made an excellent presentation. Let's give them big hands again. Well begun is half done. 好的开始就是成功的一半。您今天给的 comments 也都很棒 ，to the point and specific. Next time, try to make a topic sentence and supporting details when it comes to your comments. 店家 please go to YouTube. YouTube. Mice, M-I-C-E, Dr. Liang. There will be thousands, well, I'm exaggerating, tons of videos that you can refer to. For example,
Which
this
one? First one? First one.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, we're group 6, which is the first group to present in 2020. And my name is Rachel Chen Yuzhen. This is Ivy Zhou Yushen and Roy Xu Dezhu. So today
high and low context culture.
Move on to high and low context.
Yes.
So which part is high and low context?
后面。
后面。
Before group 1，他们一定是先讲
Thank
完。
you to their
这边他已经讲完了。
对，小。
OK。
再往前一点。
那这边吗？
and do it.
这里。
Okay, here. Let's see this part.
Oh really? Okay.
Innocence. And the police didn't even find the evidence to prove it, but just believe someone who's
他们这一组的 high and low context culture is echoing your part.
专录，在更前面。
If possible, find some YouTube videos to support your topic.
再往后是不是 ？OK。
现在是15分到16。
现在16 ，OK。
And you can't prove anything. And in the second video, the man in blue present jumpsuit was arrested for murdering. However, he was innocent. And the police didn't even find the evidence to prove it, but just believe someone whose so-called witness saved. And this seldom happened in
What do you find in this PowerPoint? 他们今天已经很棒了，这样第一组就已经是100分了。
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much. 这个是牵涉到 high and low context culture. Because we are in a high context culture, we tend to use a lot of words, like what they did today. But in low context culture, people prefer images. 尽量让你的 PowerPoint 不要都是字，他们今天都是字，虽然都正确了。But something that you want to improve, you are highly motivated students. Then try to make some images. A picture is worth 10,000 words. 一张图会胜过1000言万语。有看到他们是用图吗？再往后拉一点。
There will be no problem.
再往后，这边。
他们每一 group 1，他们还有做图，有看到吗？拉到后面。
Hello everyone.
And please dress up. When you bring shoes, remember to change them.
后面 feedbacks。OK。
下次你们有 feedback，做上 PowerPoint。例如第一个是谁要讲？
元佑。
元佑要讲，那你们就打上 PowerPoint。
哦，元佑。
Feedback by 元佑。
OK。
跟他有几点？元佑你讲了几点？
我讲了1点。
1点。
对。
那雅柔讲了几点？3点就把它放上来。
好。
Special thanks to 陈宇，也要把人家的名字放上来。
OK。
感谢谁谁谁，这是你们的幕后花絮了，就要讲3点。今天要讲的几点
？3点。
3点也放上来。
但现在想再补1点可以吗？
可以。
OK， 我再给个 bonus。
回去你们再把你们的 PowerPoint revise and then post it on the e-portal.
Okay.
Along with the link of your YouTube.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Great job.
Thank
Give
you.
them big hands again and give yourself big hands. If no further questions, then I'll let you go now.
好，老师，我再补一个 comment 好了。在这个 according to Dr. Liang gave us a suggestion, it's quite valuable to take in this class because we can broaden our horizon by this class without going abroad. So it's quite invaluable.
Thank you.
Thanks.